Okay, here with Brad at the practice short game area. So Brad, how's your chipping?
Oh, every day is a little bit of an adventure.
A little bit of adventure, okay. So you're not alone because there's a lot of people out there that they really struggle with chipping. So what are some of the common problems that you see?
To start with, they tend to have the ball too far towards their trail foot and then leaning the handle too far towards the target. And what that's going to do requires them to have really good precision when they're trying to strike the ball. So if they hit this thing just a little bit fat, the club's going to want to dig into the ground and the ball's going to go like a foot. Makes it very hard to play the game. What most amateurs need to do is actually move the ball a little more forward in their stance, lean the handle back a little more. That'll actually let them use the trailing edge or the bounce as a bit of like an insurance policy. So if they do hit it a little heavy, the club just bounces off the ground, back into the ball, and they'll still get a pretty good shot out of it.
And I think that's a solid setup tip. What if I want to hit a little higher, a little bit lower?
Yeah, so I'd always keep a pretty standard setup as far as the ball location, and even having the handle, again, just vertical or maybe a little bit toward. If I wanted to change the trajectory, I would alter how I do my follow through. So if I wanted to hit a really high shot, I would hit and then keep my hands really close to my body. That's going to keep the most loft in the face up here to the highest. If I wanted to do the opposite, again, keep about the same setup, but when I hit, I would try to stretch the butt of the club as far away from me as possible. That'll take some loft off the face and then help to, again, flight the ball a little bit lower for you.
So really, Brad, control of the club face is kind of what you're explaining here. That's a very important variable.
Yeah, just like wherever the club face points is going to be basically where the ball starts left or right. But same story when it comes to the trajectory. The more the club face points in the air, just the higher that thing's going to go.
Okay, solid setup tips. Maybe not so much an adventure now, a short game?
Again, if you're doing it the right way, you can just have a lot more predictability, that's for sure.
Swing better, play better. Golf Tech.